When you hear this thing ripping up the road, you be the judge, but the thought that crosses my mind when I hear this thing is something wicked this way comes. This is an exhaust note on this bike. It's off the hook. This is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum and Kaplan Cycles, and my friend Jim Tarnowitz finally decided to sell his Moto Guzzi, and this thing is absolutely off the hook. I just took it for a nice rip. The 80th anniversary of Moto Guzzi was 2001. It's a 1921 and 2001 logo on here. They've been around almost as long as Harley Davidson. They were purchased by Aprilia, and Aprilia dumped a ton of money into the company, and this is one of the first models they introduced. This is the 2002 Stone Metal. It's a California custom bike, all factory original chrome tank with the red stripe. The thing is absolutely gorgeous and it sounds awesome. It's got the Fast by Faraci header pipes on it, over $3,000 in accessories. Jim bought this brand new in 2002 from Marsh Motorcycles. You may have heard of Freddie Marsh. Marsh Motorcycles, the guy's a legend in the industry in New England. He lived to be over 100 years old, and he was a Moto Guzzi dealer. And when Jim bought this from me, he had it completely decked out. Put the Moto Guzzi hard saddlebags on here, the Moto Guzzi backrest, and luggage rack. Put the Moto Guzzi factory accessories. All these are all Moto Guzzi accessories, factory accessories. The windshield, which is removable. The windshield's awesome. It's tall enough so that you can see over it, but high enough that it blows the wind right over you, which is great. So the bike is a shaft drive, 1097cc, horizontally approached V-twin. Has over 74 horsepower stock. This has a stage 1 kit on it with the Fast by Faraci headers and the mufflers. So it sounds incredible. I'll take it for a rip and show you. It also has a factory accessory, the factory engine guards and highway pegs, which are great once you get cruising on it. You can put your feet up and kick back. Thing hauls a mill. It's really fast, very unique. It came stock from the factory with the Brembo disc brakes. Check this out. These are the gold Brembo disc brakes with the floating full rotor on the front, matching brake system on the rear for the floating full rotor. One of the other things Jim did is he upgraded to the Metzler Laser Tech tires, top of the line Metzler tires, front and rear. They're in like brand new condition. He still has the hairy nubs on them. So I bet the tires have less than a couple hundred miles on them. Things in gorgeous condition, very low miles, only 8,000 miles. Let's take it for a quick rip, and let's check out these hard bags before I do. These are awesome for storing your stuff. If you've ever, my girlfriend has saddlebags on her Indian, and every time I go for a ride, I find myself putting my jacket and my stuff in her saddlebags, and sure is a nice thing to have if you're really going to ride the bike. And this is a bike that was designed to be ridden. Electric start. Fuel injected, all super high-end quality components. This is not a cheap motorcycle. This bike was just under 10 grand out the door 15 years ago. There's over close to $4,000 in parts and accessories put on this bike and upgrades, close to $14,000 tied up in it. So it's really an awesome bike. It's got a lot of life left on it, only 8,000 miles. Let's take it for a rip. One of the cool things about the Moto Guzzi, this Stone Metal bike, is it has a dry clutch, so when you pull the clutch in, you can hear it. Sounds just like a Ducati actually at idle, and it sounds kind of like a Ducati once you get riding it. Unique sound. When you hear this thing ripping up the road, you be the judge. But the thought that crosses my mind when I hear this thing is something wicked this way comes. This is an exhaust note on this bike. It's off the hook. Really dark, deep, throaty sound. It's definitely not a Harley. Just turning heads and this guy driving by staring at the bike. You know, it's everywhere you go. You just don't see bikes with chrome gas tanks and red racing stripes on them. It's a really rare combination. And this bike's all original, gorgeous, unmolested, classic, fantastic machine. It's intended. now that it's 15 years old. It's September 5th now, so January 1st it'll be 15 years old, which means you don't need a title to register it. In most states, it's registered as a classic. Connecticut's 20 years, but most other states are 15. We're selling the bike with a previous registration. Jim lost the title. We can apply for a title for you if you want one. We can get you a title. It'll cost somewhere between $150 and $300 to get that done. Just a fantastic machine. Everything on it just screams and reeks of quality, and a bike that was well loved by someone who paid a lot of money for it brand new. So he was talking about parting with it for about a year, maybe a year and a half. He finally bought it up to me, and here it is. So if you have any questions about the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Kenny, let's bring it inside and we'll go over the rest of the paperwork I have on it. Fires right up, purrs like a kitten. Got that unique V-twin horizontally opposed sound. Sounds like a hot rod Ducati or a BMW, very similar sound. A little bit higher performance sound than you'd expect from a Harley Davidson. Once you
50 pounds on it right now.
And it just purrs like a kitten. Doing a exhaust sound shot right here. Basically the way it looks. The chrome gas tank I think is off the hook, beautiful. But the exhaust, no, it really had me sold. Listen to this thing. Sounds beefy. Fantastic bike, I love it. Pick up the sound of the dry clutch. Come on a little closer, listen to the engine. That's clutch out, that's clutch in. Clutch out, clutch in. It has that rattle. It has that rattlesnake rattle that you'd expect from a Ducati. Just awesome. Absolutely, definitely a gorgeous machine, no doubt about that. Let me go over some of the literature that we had on it. We'll put a block into the stand, stand it up a little better so you can get a better view of it. Look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's the original manual. Here's a guy who loved this motorcycle, kept the manual like brand new. So we got the manual. I have the registration. It's actually been registered with James since it was brand new. So it's a very unique quality machine, user friendly, and it's definitely a head turner. I mean, literally, I don't know if you noticed on the video, but the guy in the car practically stopped to see what it was. Not something you're going to see on every street corner, that's for damn sure. Rated at 74 horsepower, it's a 1064cc V-twin. Big, tall, powerful bike, but it has a low, comfortable seat height, so it makes it easy to ride, and you put your feet flat on the ground. So definitely smoother than a Harley V-twin. And it's got the Lafranconi Reservoir Competition slip-on high-performance mufflers with the Fast by Faraci stainless steel header pipes. Kenny, show them the Fast by Faraci logo on here. Notorious for making great exhaust system for V-twins, Fast by Faraci. The engine is in beautiful condition. It looks like a brand new motor. No oil leaking anywhere. This bike was stored indoor in a heated environment since it was new. This bike again has shaft drive, electric start, unique dual brake lights. Check out these brake lights. You know, you just don't see brake lights like that on a, American made or Japanese bike. Metzeler laser tip tires, has a fork stabilizer on it too. So when you get ripping on this thing 80 miles an hour, check this out. This is a performance fork stabilizer, and the forks are really fat on this thing, way fatter than what you find.
Fork brace.
They're like, I think they're like 41 millimeter, and it has a fork brace, so way more high performance than you'd ever expect to see like on a Harley. You got Brembo disc brakes, looks like a 41 millimeter fork, much fatter than you notice on a Harley from that era. Huge triple clamps, just super high quality, everything on the bike. Fantastic.
How thick the forks are.
The forks are super thick, and they don't flex at all, and they ride super, super nice. The gas tank is absolutely stunning. It's a work of art with the red Ferrari or Moto Guzzi red on the chrome. It's just in the Moto Guzzi logo, and it has the 21 to 2001 logo on here. The clear coat is peeling a little bit, very easily reshot with clear coat, a body shop. Only on the left side, yeah, the right side's perfect, but the clear coat peeled a little bit. It has these are the factory metal California logos. This came from the factory like this. There's none of that is aftermarket. The graphics are exactly the way it came from the factory. So it has the highway pegs, as I mentioned earlier, big long chrome kickstand, just a fantastic machine. The only thing we had to do to the bike is a full wash and wax and polish on the bike. So good luck finding a nicer one that's 15 years old in this condition with such low miles. In New England, we only have about a 4-month riding season, and apparently Jim hardly ever rode the bike based on the condition and the very, very low miles. So again, if you have any questions, give us a call. It's a fantastic motorcycle. I can't say enough good about it. I love the bike. It's a great riding machine. I have a brand new $22,000 Dyna S, this one right here, and I have just as much fun riding this. And you know what? This turns more heads. Everybody's got a Dyna or a Dyna S. Find another California stone metal machine like this in original condition. They're just not out there. The seat has a little bit of patina on it. It's original seat cover. Has a little bit of cracking on it. It's 15 years old. That could easily be fixed by an upholstery shop. A little bit of patina on the bike, on the seat and on the gas tank, but other than that, man, this thing is off the hook gorgeous. With that, I'm gonna roll it back into the showroom. Good luck bidding on it. God bless Italy for building kick-ass motorcycles like this. This thing's just fantastic. And again, they were purchased by Aprilia, so a lot of engineering and money went into this to have this kind of high-performance suspension on this evolution of a V-twin. Just a fantastic machine. Good luck bidding on it. God bless America.